Yeah, unfortunately, I kind of screwed up the intro. So because I screwed up the intro, you couldn't hear the beer can open.
Yeah,
but it's Hoops and Brews.
Hoops and Brews.
Yeah, exactly. Today, just so that way, everybody, they always talk about how you guys want to hear us talk more about the beers, and we need to hear you guys speak more about the craft beverages. So today's craft beverage is a hazy LA IPA.
Oh, this is an IPA? It doesn't taste like IPA.
It's IPA.
I've actually never had this before.
It's by Golden Road, brewing company.
Where'd you find it at? The gas station?
Yeah. There's a gas station in an area in which we live in, or near the area in which we live in. One of many gas stations within the area in which we live in.
But this one has adult beverages in it.
But this one has adult beverages, and they always have. And honestly, it'd be so yerking at this gas station. They always have great, actual like selections of beers. So like going to there, honestly, for me, is better than going to Bevmo.
Nah, for real. And it's and
literally, I paid $11 for the 6-pack. It's not that bad.
I almost never go to Bevmo. Shout out Bevmo, and I have a Bevmo card, but I don't really go to Bevmo.
I don't have a Bevmo card.
I have a Bevmo card.
You're a real alcoholic if you got a Bevmo card.
I have a Bevmo card. I had a Benny's card, too. My Benny's card served me very well. I still have a Benny's card, actually.
Yo, shout out to the homegirl Erica who told me that the people at Bevmo know her name.
That's hilarious. I saw her tweet that. That's hilarious.
No, we were like having a real life conversation. She told me that. Like, that's hilarious. Then I saw that tweet afterwards. I was like, oh, shit. That's funny as fuck. But yeah, man, it's Hoops and Brews. As always, you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, at Hoops and Brews. That's at Hoops, the letter N, and the word Brews. If you don't get it, as always, your boy TPJ. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, at Real TPJ. That's REEL TPJ. It's a film joke. If you don't get it, you damn dummy. And as always, the show co-stars, rapper extraordinaire, Pavy. Go ahead, get your plug in. As always,
man, at Pavy World on Twitter, PAVY World, all one word, guys. Pavers Volume 1 is out right now. Go get that. Apple, Spotify, Tidal, wherever you like to stream music at, is there. Go check it out. Doheny Road video song.
Yep. And he's not gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. Do not DM my personal page with fucking basketball, okay?
Yo, shout out.
Look, I appreciate y'all. Yo, I love y'all, but stop.
Yo, shout out. I think his name is
forms. No. We literally built forms. Multiple forms for you to reach out and for you to speak basketball with us. We respond to every goddamn tweet, almost.
Damn near.
Some
days I respond to every tweet.
It's a lot of fucking tweets.
Some days I respond to like every single tweet.
Hundreds of tweets a day.
Some days,
respond to them.
And pretty much all of them.
And actually, this episode is a fan episode.
Yeah, it's for y'all.
All of
we only answering y'all questions.
We only answering fan questions, except for the first one, which says Dwight. We're gonna politely
not
skip over that.
Euro stepping.
Yeah. We're gonna
Euro stepping that.
We're gonna slowly
hit the Euro.
Yeah.
Lay the ball up over there.
Yeah. But the name of this episode.
My hustle was on 48.
Exactly. But low key, the name of this episode it's gonna be called "Shit Was All Good Just a Week Ago." Cause shit was all good just a week ago for everybody involved in the NBA. It really was. Like if you look at the majority of what's going on, a lot of shit is shaking up. I mean, even if you think about the Dwight thing, that like shit was all good just a week ago. It was all sweet. Now he's having gluteal surgery. No. From a basketball perspective, Dwight Howard being out with that glute injury is like literally terrible for the Wizards.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Because they need him. And even if you're looking at them in the standings, they're only technically 2.5 games behind like Charlotte and Orlando. But they keep losing.
They keep fucking losing.
And you hear all the rumors floating around about John Wall, where
he's been playing better recently.
Yeah, but they're saying that basically no team wants to take his contract.
It's the worst contract in basketball right now.
No, it's not. Chris
Paul. Well, both of them about even.
No,
both of them about even.
If you give me a chance of John Wall or Chris Paul right now, you're taking John Wall.
Okay, you're right. I'm taking John Wall. Just off sheer fact that he's young. No. You're right. But those two worst contracts in basketball. Like you can't get rid of John Wall's contract. He's going to be there. Like this team,
Johnny Gangsign gonna be throwing up big B's all over Washington from now until the foreseeable future.
From now until the end of time, basically, because he's not going anywhere.
The same hoodie. Damn.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. But anyway, from now until the end of time.
My hoodie now. Go ahead, keep talking.
From now until the end of time, John Wall is gonna be there, and Dwight, like this whole Wizard saga, like even when the news broke, like okay, I mean, we haven't talked about it. I guess we like should mention like. I'm not about to talk about this man's preferences.
Yeah.
Like that man could choose whatever he want to choose. Who cares? That's none of our business. But from a
love who you want to love.
Love who you want to love. Be who you want to be. Like Ray J said, love who you want to love. Be who you want to be. That is none of my business. That literally is none of our business as human beings. But from a basketball standpoint, like that's just one more distraction in this locker room that's already full of distractions. Like
I'm literally putting on a hoodie and
I know.
Hoops and Brews.
Like.
Because I'm not wearing the same thing.
Bro, like when the news broke, I tweeted and like I think somebody took it wrong. I tweeted like, yo, like they gotta break the Wizards up.
Yeah, they really
It's just
do.
too many distractions in one locker room, and that's another distraction. Like you know that's a distraction, bro. Ain't nobody said nothing but come on, dog. That's a whole distraction, along with the fact allegedly John Wall keep partying. Allegedly John Wall and Bradley Beal don't like each other. John Wall was at practice yelling at Scott Brooks.
Yeah.
Like this trade room was circling everywhere.
No, John Wall's trying to jimmy his way out of Washington, but the problem is
I don't think he's trying to jimmy his way out.
I think he is. You either trying to jimmy your way out or you trying to get Scott Brooks fired.
I think at this point Scott Brooks needs to be fired.
I mean, how many years have I been telling you Scott Brooks is the worst coach in basketball?
For a while, but I
don't know. How many years?
For a while.
No, how many years?
Like at least as long as I've known you.
Exactly.
Like
I've been saying this for at least 5 years that Scott Brooks is the worst coach in the NBA. Scott Brooks is the fucking Hugh Jackson of the NBA to me. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Scott Brooks is the Marvin Lewis.
Of the NBA.
Scott Brooks is the Marvin Lewis of the NBA.
Lewis
Somehow
NBA.
this motherfucker keeps getting opportunities to keep fucking up.
You had one run and then like
You had one, like literally. You had a spark when you started. Now you just garbage. Trash ass. Fuck out of here.
Nah, and like with the Wizards, it's not even that they lose; it's how they lose. They fall down and just say fuck it. Every time they lose, it's a blowout. Like you never see the Wizards lose by 4 points ever. When have you ever seen the Wizards lose by 4 points? Their defensive rating is 29th out of 30. The Wizards have the worst defense I've ever seen in my life.
Donnie McClurkin song, we fall down.
Yeah, but we get up. Yeah, they don't get up. They just fall down and fall down. The Wizards also have the worst defense I've ever seen in my life. They rank teams average 118 points per game against them, bro. Mm-hmm. Points per game. They have the worst defense I've ever seen in my life. Even the game when Steph went off for 51. Shout out Steph, but that was the worst defense. Shout out Steph. Shout out Steph. But that was the worst defense I've ever seen played against Steph Curry in my life.
I mean, that was like 3 years ago when he.
That was this year.
Oh, this year.
When he scored 51. Remember when I went through and did the breakdown?
You know what? That's the one game this year I didn't watch.
That was the worst defense on Steph I've ever seen in my life. They were just letting the man walk up across half court. You know the man on fire. One play, I think Steph was running up to the corner and somebody ran to go guard Jonas Jerebko. What are you doing? What are you doing? What? Yeah. The Wizards, if you watch a Wizards game, people just pop open from three. It's amazing. It's literally amazing. Every three on the Wizards is like an open three. Every single one. Bro, their last game, they lost 123-98. I want to go through. Can I find 8 recent, losses?
I mean, I'm sure you can if you just look at their game log. Or look at their or go to Basketball Reference and go to the specific player game log or the team game log. But yeah, man. I mean, look, man. Yeah, be who you want to be, love who you want to love. The Wizards really needed Dwight Howard. They really needed Dwight Howard. And he, to me, and also, the thing even with the glute injury is I don't even necessarily know after, and I'm not even going to speak on the specifics of whatever because of the scandal or whatever, but that's because this is none of my business. But, I don't even necessarily know if he's injured or if they're just hey, this is bad PR right now. Go get your personal life in order, bro. and we gonna say you out with whatever.
Listen to this, G.
Unless he was really just out here wild.
Look, listen. These are their losses, bro. The last one they played against Philly, 123-98. New Orleans, 2 nights before that, 125-104. Then they beat the Rockets, which I thought was a good win. Then they beat the Pelicans, which I thought was a good win. Then we go back to the Raptors, 125-107. The Blazers, 119-109. The Nets, 115-104. Then they won 3 in a row. Then they go back to the Magic, lost by 10, lost by 19 to the Mavericks, lost by 20-something to the Thunder, lost by 12 to the Grizzlies, lost by 30-2 to the Clippers, lost by 20. Every loss they have, it's like they fall down and just say, fuck it.
They fall
I guarantee you in all these games at
and
some
don't
point.
get up.
I guarantee you at all. I promise you in all these games at some point they were probably down 25 in each one.
Play We Fall Down by Donnie McClurkin.
I promise you. Nah, like seriously, bro. Like they need, and again, it's just another distraction with this team, bro. They need to break this team up, but I don't know how you even break this team up. I don't know how. You need to probably at this point, honestly, bro, I don't know if Dwight's gonna play again this season.
Dwight probably won't ever play again.
Bro, they say he needs surgery, glute injury. This is like he's had one healthy year in the past like 4 years. Last year he was healthy. Like last year again. Like I thought for most of the year in Charlotte, he was even better than what Kimba was.
Dwight needs to focus on. Yeah, no, I agree. Dwight needs to focus on trying to get his personal life in order, because that's the thing that I think is the real reason behind the reason why he's out. And focus on life after basketball, because I think the same thing with Melo. Shout out to Chris Kidd. I was talking to Chris Kidd earlier because he posted this video about Melo, and I'm just like, hey.
We saw Melo at Lifetime again. I don't want to see no more Melo Lifetime Fitness videos. Keep them shits off my timeline.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Melo shooting no buckets at Lifetime Fitness ever again. You will not fool me. I will never forget that summer, bro. I was convinced Carmelo Anthony was coming for hell, coming for revenge on the entire league. Came out here, averaged 16.
Hey, look, I was saying Carmelo Anthony needed to retire last year, and you were saying, no, Melo got one more run. And guess what? I'm still saying it.
I thought he did, G.
To this day.
I'm still saying it. I'm still saying it.
To this day. To this day. To this day.
Like literally, Melo. To this day, go home, Melo.
Oh, God.
Melo, take your ass home. Dwight, go home. Literally, Dwight, go home. And this has nothing to do with anything. It has something to do with everything that you have basically been injured. And if you
it's just something everywhere, everywhere Dwight has been, it's just like there's a distraction, and like all fingers point to Dwight.
Yeah, but I think part of that
since he left Orlando,
I think even in Orlando, he was always known. Like literally, what was everybody always saying about Dwight?
Goofy.
What's the reason why Shaq was like, I don't fuck with Dwight?
He was too goofy.
He was too goofy. Cool,
if
whatever.
He didn't take basketball serious enough.
He's too goofy, and he didn't take basketball seriously enough.
I thought was unfair.
Yes, exactly. And don't get me wrong. Like I was looking at Woj's tweet when he tweeted that Dwight Howard was gonna have glute surgery. Literally, it's got 2,000 comments and replies, 2,000 retweets, and like 10,000 whatever. Right? And I'm just going through the comments, and I'm just like, damn, like he still hasn't even responded to anything.
I mean, I don't think he needs to.
I think he does.
I think he needs.
No, don't get me wrong. No. I don't think he needs to respond to anything involving his sexuality. I think he needs to respond to someone saying that you got people threatening other people's lives. Like you shouldn't be threatening nobody's lives. You shouldn't be threatening nobody's lives.
You can't be out here sitting your past.
Especially because you wilding. Because you wilding. Because you wilding. Because you wilding.
Yeah, bro.
Because you wilding. Like you wilding. Okay, you're wilding. You know what I mean? So when everybody's like, oh, well, he doesn't need to respond to that, that's none of our business. Yeah, it wasn't any of our business until it became our business and it became public. Now that it's public and you are accused of really what is a crime, you need to respond to that. He hasn't been in the locker room. He ain't been nowhere in front of reporters. He ain't done no fucking nothing. He ain't tweeted. He ain't liked shit. He ain't done shit since any of the allegations against him came out. So you're affecting the franchise. And if you're affecting the franchise when nobody wanted to give you a shot anymore anyways, why would anybody else take a chance?
And he signed you to a 2-year deal.
So the only thing that he has working in his favor is that he's got a 2-year deal. And that maybe John Wall and Bradley Beal both might not be there by the time he comes back.
Oh, they're going to be there.
I don't know.
They're going to be there.
I think Bradley Beal gets moved.
To where?
By trade deadline.
To who?
I don't know where. But I think he gets moved.
To who?
I don't care. He's gonna get moved.
Where would you like to see Bradley Beal play?
I honestly don't even think that. I don't know the ins and outs of John Wall and Bradley Beal's relationship, and obviously because we're now reporters, we have to talk. There's a certain responsibility that I feel.
You can't just say anything.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. There's a certain, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when we be joking saying people be point shaving, we don't actually mean that they point shaving. We just mean like you out there fucking up so bad. Exactly. That's a very serious allegation where you can go to jail for that shit. So exactly, not at all, motherfucker.
There have been 30 for 30s for people point shaving.
Exactly.
People still remember the black socks, the white socks, black socks, because they were point shaving.
Exactly.
And that was happening in 1918.
Exactly.
A long ass time
and
ago.
And it wasn't no black people on that whole motherfucking team.
None of that.
Not a insight. Dead ass. Not a insight. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm leaving that on the podcast version. I'll take it out the video version, but literally not a insight, G.
Yeah.
Exactly. And 100 years later.
And 100 years later, we still remember.
No. You brought that up. I forgot that even happened.
Hey, if you know anything about baseball, you have heard of that scandal before.
Exactly.
So
no,
that's
wrong. I know the scandal, but it's like I don't even when I even think about that, I don't even think about that. If that makes sense. Like when I think about that kind of stuff, I'm more so thinking about the movies where they've been trying to talk about these college players doing stuff like that more so than like pros. So when we say that, like it's a certain level of, but it's just like with Dwight, bro. Of course you're gonna get paid, so I'm not going nowhere. I don't give me wrong. Look. I don't give a fuck. Literally, if I'm Dwight, no, don't get me wrong. This is the only issue with like being outed prematurely, if that is the case. But also, like I said, he hasn't fucking said anything. So all we're left to do, which is also the reason why everybody that said he don't respond is like, well, if he doesn't respond, it's not gonna go away. This isn't like a rap artist saying a bad word that you don't like and being like, why would you use that word? It's 2018. And that rap artist thinking, I done used that word 50 million fucking times before and all my old records shut your ass up. This ain't like that. You gotta respond. You got a team of you got a full team, an organization behind you. You have serious allegations. Like, this shit got like 50-some thousand retweets, G. Like, we all got texts, numerous texts. We all got numerous texts when all of this happened. So if I'm Dwight, I'm not going nowhere. But if that is the case, and if you did do some bad things, then number one, you need to do what Addison Russell did. Acknowledge that you've done some things that you aren't necessarily proud of. That has nothing to do with his sexuality.
Yeah, but you can't be.
But exactly. Yeah, you can't acknowledge that you've done some things, or people on your team have done some wrong things. And however you choose to identify yourself or whatever, if that's what you want to, and if you get asked that and you say, I would prefer to keep my business, but whatever is whatever, cool, handle that. Yeah. But you trust me, this ain't no shit where you just gonna brush this shit over. Yeah. Never. Cause I guarantee you Dwight Howard got some sponsorship deals. You think them fucking sponsors not hitting his whole team up? Yeah. Think his motherfucking PR lady or PR man ain't fucking steals to this goddamn day as you watch this fucking podcast or listen to it thinking, damn, how we gonna fix this shit?
That's like a PR nightmare, bro. A PR nightmare.
Because it's not an assault scandal, right? So the world is really like, for the most part, the world is on his side, right? Because no one's gonna step outside of themselves. Even if you, like, the only two people that I've seen publicly talk about this in the NBA circles is literally Stack 5 and I think Baron Davis, or he had like an Instagram video or whatever, right? No one else has touched this. Yeah. But that should also tell you something about the climate within sports. Yeah. But that should also tell Dwight, you gotta either step up to the plate and acknowledge things and apologize for them or move on, or no one is ever gonna get closure from it. Because I guarantee you, it's some motherfuckers in that Wizards locker room. I'm sure if this shit don't get established by the end of this season, it's gonna be a lot of shit slowly leaking out. Yeah. And you're gonna be like, damn.
You just want to be you just want to be proactive about the situation.
So yes, he's fucked the franchise. He literally has.
I don't think. Look.
He has, because they're not gonna get back. I'm watching the game the other day. This man Jeff. I was watching the game that they played. Who did they play? Who's their last game against?
The Sixers.
I'm watching them play against the Sixers. This man Jeff Green go to the hole with the most lackluster effort and get his shit like smacked around by like 4 people and threw his hands up. It's like, where's the foul? I'm like, man, I hate. Literally, I turned it. I was like, I'm not watching this anymore, I turned that shit off. Turned that shit off.
Listen. When like Dwight was there and he played, he was decent. Like even some of the games that got blown out in, it wasn't his fault. He was rebounding. He came there and did what he had to do. Even like
he was just not playing defense.
Even like the first game he played, he came there and he did what he had to do. So, and again, like this is not gonna like. I think you probably gotta look to move Oubre. Try to get Otto out of there.
You can't. Where? Who the fuck wants Otto Porter?
The Rockets.
Why?
Ariza, like kind of like replacing Ariza, but I don't know who on the Rockets you give up for Otto Porter. Like I don't know what. I mean, maybe when I like take Brandon Knight contract, but I don't think you could trade him yet. Brandon Knight and somebody else, but I think like that would be a great move for like the Rockets.
That would be a great move for the Wizards as well. They get an expiring contract. Let's see. Actually, I mean, I guess we can go trade machine. I literally hate the fact that we had to talk about this shit, but. If we gonna talk basketball, motherfucker, let's fucking talk basketball.
I mean, no,
and we're talking. No, but
literally, when the news came down, I said, yo, they have to break the Wizards up, and they had for no reasons regarding this man's sexuality, nothing as a person. It's just like, yo, that is a huge distraction in a locker room full of distractions.
Yeah,
like this is not like this year is not gonna get better.
Yeah,
it's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Yeah,
like even if at this point, it would be a miraculous turnaround if they made the playoffs.
Yeah.
They got all the talent in the world, but they don't like each other. There's no way that locker room, I guarantee you, if I was a reporter and went in that locker room, I would probably walk in the locker room like, yo, that's one of the worst locker rooms I've seen. It has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be. With the climate, like, bro, like, the way you know it's bad is defense. Because defense is something you can control. Because most of defense is just effort.
Yeah.
If you try to play defense, you're going to at least be somewhat decent at defense.
Okay.
They allow 118 points a night.
Okay, one quick question, because as you continue talking, I'm still listening to you. I'm trying to put together a Rockets team, a trade between the Rockets and the Wizards. I need a third team to offset some of the salary. Who give me a third team? And I'll give you a trade proposal.
Kings?
Why? That's a real question. This like literally, if we gonna fix the Wizards franchise,
throw Oubre in the deal.
Yeah, but no, it's a lot of but Oubre only makes $3 million a year. That's not enough, and he's got 1 year left on his deal.
Get Yamahimi in the deal and call how many years?
Bro, Yamahimi got 2 years, $15 million.
He got 2 years left.
I need a third team. I need a third team that needs to either get rid of some pieces.
They got a
or
trade
pick
exception though. Did Jody make a trade exception?
Yeah, it's $3 million.
Right.
Otto Porter makes $25 million. So I'm asking you, who's the third team? That's where you run into the problem with. Because even you trying to get rid of John Wall, that's $40 million.
Yeah,
$40 million.
$40 million.
Like CP3, you're never going to be able to trade him away unless it's literally the summer of his last year. So that means you got 3 more years of this mediocrity next to James Harden. It's fucking mediocrity, G. Like literally, like James Harden got to deal with 3 more years of mediocrity with CP3. This man Blake is fucking flourishing without CP3. Flourishing.
Yeah,
exactly. Who? I'm like.
What team has a? I'm trying to say. What team has a contract that maybe they want to?
It don't matter about a contract. I'm talking to who need assets. Because if Cleveland,
they just need picks.
Okay.
Also, I think the Corbett trade was great for them.
All right, let's see. Cleveland. All right, cool. So 3-team deal with Cleveland. Okay. If you are the Rockets or the Wizards, do you want Tristan Thompson?
Tristan's not going anywhere.
Why?
I like Tristan on the Cavs.
Okay. If you're okay.
JR. Can we get JR the fuck up out of here?
Who are you sending him to? Which team? Washington or the Rockets? That's what I'm saying, bro. What do the Wizards have nothing? They have nowhere to go but down, unless Dwight comes back, and that locker room somehow stays together, and like literally, we spent the first 25 minutes of Hoops and Brews talking about the fucking Wizards. This is how fucked they franchise is. So y'all wanted Dwight talk. You got your Dwight talk. It probably ain't the kind of Dwight talk I know y'all want.
Yeah,
it's
the Nets' fault.
No, but honestly, I don't even do that kind of shit anyways.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not gonna judge that man. Like, bro, like, again, like, love who you want to love, be who you want to be. That's none of my business. But we talking about on the basketball court. This is fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
This is fucked up. First of all, you might not play the rest of the year. That is a huge distraction in a locker room full of distractions. They are 30th in defense. The Wizards literally have the worst defense. I promise you, G. I've watched basketball my entire life, bro. My earliest memories in life involve the Bulls. The Wizards have the worst defense I've ever seen in my life. Ever. I've never seen a team defend the three-point line worse than how the Wizards defend the three-point line. There is always somebody open. Always.
Yeah.
Always.
All right. So I think what we're gonna have to do with this is, I'm sorry, Eric Gordon, but I gotta trade you away.
Nah, I'm not trading Eric Gordon.
Well then literally we got no trade. So like we said, moving on from them. But yeah, I mean y'all wanted y'all Dwight Wizards talk.
Quick question.
We gon' slide, yeah, we gon' chill. She said she loves me, I'm her threat. She riding with me, she sided with